Hi, my case study is on a 6-year-old Japanese boy. Let's take his name to be Akito. So Akito is 6 year old and he's in grade one. His first language is Japanese. He's good at numeracy and behavior-wise, he's usually well-mannered with teachers, but he's not very good with people other than his close friend circle. So he often bullies others. So his interests are playing with Lego and playing video games. Akito can show good academic skills if he is rightly motivated. That is very difficult. And his improvement areas are like uh, he needs to focus on his task, like because he easily gets distracted when doing any activity, and the main problem he also distracts others. So he influences students' choices when playing together, and he bullies others, even the ones who are very close to him, and he often hits and pushes others, especially when they go from homeroom class to the specialist class. So from his mother, I got to know that the problem he has in my classroom is not the only thing. Like she often gets complaints from other teachers, like the extracurricular activities he does outside the schools. So everybody has the same problem. Mother thought he might be having ADHD, and so he was taken to a specialist, but he was not diagnosed as an ADHD. So her mother's feeling is that Akito does all these things just to draw her attention, because the mother is a corporate and she's always busy with her work and she hardly can give him time. And mostly Akito spends time with his nanny and his grandparents, and sometimes he is also kept with a friend of his mother, and so he hardly get any time to spend with his mother. Akito got admitted in this school last year, and I checked his previous report card, and I found that he had same problems in the last year as well. So in the beginning of this year, I started talking with him like one-on-one session, um, but nothing worked. And then I had discussed with him on his improvement areas and helped him to set small goals, like 2 or 3. That also didn't work well. And later, I thought it was important to take some serious action, and so I involved the two vice principals. I called in the mother and had a meeting with the mother, and in that meeting, he was given a small goal, like he should keep his hands to himself, and he was also given a consequence for that, that if he can't meet this goal, then he will be withdrawn from all kind of games activities. So this time it worked. He showed some kind of improvement, and he no longer hit or pushed anybody in the class. So there was no more complaints from the parents or students against him. He's bullying physically. So, though he didn't push or hit anyone anymore, one big problem remained there. That is, he still got distracted and still kept distracting others by talking or by doing stuff that would actually affect other students' overall performance in the class. So in the classroom, I started with some strategies. Like I made Akito my substitute to help me doing classroom jobs. I tried a new strategy, and that was like I got a checklist ready for all the students and started rewarding the star student of the week, who would get all check from me and all the other specialist teachers. I made Akito sit with a student who he never talked with as an undeclared negative reinforcement. I allowed him to do prodigy for math and English if he could finish his tasks early. I started highlighting his abilities, like anything little good he was doing, and I started praising for all his small achievements. I started the small achievements. I shared the small achievements Akito had achieved so far with his mother, and though there was not a massive change, but I started to see some kind of positive changes in his overall performance. Yet I see that Akito has the problem to focus on his task like for a longer time. And so my question to you all is what could help Akito stop distracting and being distracted? Thank you for your suggestions.